In order to grasp repeated addition in arrays, these two clarifications are a must. First, to recognize whether rows or columns are the addends in the equation, and second, that the value of each addend represents the number in each row or in each column, not the number of rows or columns. My step-by-step process focused primarily on eliminating confusion in these two parts in learning repeated addition in arrays, and factoring in these two premises. First, that there's an understanding of the concept of equation, and second, that there's an ability to add independently. In this video, I will take you through an effective step-by-step process on how Allie was able to ascertain repeated addition in arrays in less than 2 weeks. My name is Mimi Samsoneth, and you're watching How Child with Down Syndrome Learn Repeated Addition in Arrays Within 2 Weeks on Learning Perspective. My daughter's name is Alice. I call her Allie. She is 8 years old. Allie was born with trisomy 21, also known as Down syndrome. Allie has information processing delays, so skipping these steps meant Allie had to struggle with extreme difficulty to try to organize the information, let alone comprehend without confusion. When Allie was taught repeated addition in school, I recognized her struggles and facilitated her learning with these intervention steps. Step 1. Remove all images to let Allie visualize just the horizontal lines as she recited rows means across.
1, 2.
Allie, was that easy counting all the rows?
Yeah.
Okay, you did not say rows, so let's go back and say 1 row.
1 row. 3
rows.
rows.
Let's say that so you know what the number means. 1.
1 row.
This was necessary because, as you can see here, Allie mistakenly counted the in each row instead of the number of rows.
6 rows.
Rows means?
Rows means across.
Okay, you did not count across, so let's do it now.
1, 2. 2 rows. 3 rows. 2 rows.
Now you know what those numbers stand for. After this seemingly simple exercise, Allie was no longer confused by what constitutes as a row or the number of rows.
1, 2,
Step 2. Allie practiced counting the rows with images.
4 rows.
This was also a necessary step for her to transition between seeing and counting lines to seeing and counting images presented in an array format. Now we're gonna go start do the equation for just the rows, okay? You're very comfortable with rows, counting the rows. Now let's start learning the addends. How many addends in each equation, okay? This one's gonna be 1 addend,
1 addend.
3 addends.
3 addends. 2 addends.
Step 3. To draw the equation correctly for rows,
3 rows. 3 addends.
Allie learned that each row represented each addend line.
2 rows. 2 addends.
Verbalizing the same number of rows followed by the same number of addends kept Allie's focus. I think you've seen the equation come together, yes? This was easy for her because drawing while counting was easy and she understood the concept of an equation. There's only 1 addend. That means it's plus nothing. Nothing means
0.
you got it. Next one, let's do the plus in between your addends. Excellent, Allie, you know how to do the equation, yes? That's how you do the equation, yes? You see it? You see it coming together? Okay, now let's do this one. Let's put the plus in between the addends.
And then you have lots of dots, but you have to pay attention.
Oh, good reminding yourself not to be distracted.
Let's do this so you can be comfortable. 1, 2, 3.
Step 4.
5,
Allie would differentiate the difference
5
between counting
in
rows and
each
counting
row.
images in each row. Though Allie was able to process this difference, it required some practice to not trip up and get confused. Verbalizing the phrases rows means across and in each made the difference that enabled Allie to focus and see clearly. Allie, did you feel comfortable with that?
Yeah.
Was that easy?
Yeah.
Okay, so now what do you know? Say, I know how to count the rows. I know how to put the
Put the atoms
equal to the rows.
equals to the wall.
I know how to make the
to make
equation
the equation
for the
for the
rows.
rows.
Now what are we going to do next? I guess we're going to count how
Count
many
how
in...
many in each row.
You got it. Let's see that.
7 in each row. 8 in each row. You see that?
I do see that. I'm very proud of you not worrying about the columns. We're still learning rows.
I'm not worried about the columns.
Rows means...
Rows means a cross.
And in each row means...
Each row means pick one.
So pick one and count in each row. Allie, excellent reciting. Now we're going to move on to the equation of in each row. Okay? Now this one has how many in each row?
4.
Okay, now let's write the equation here. 4 plus...
4.
Step 5. Allie learned to write the correct value or number representing the addends. This took the most practice, but when she did not verbalize in each, she could mistakenly write the number of rows instead of the value of in each row on the lines for addends. Once Allie confidently and independently performed step 5, we did not focus on her computing the equation because this was one premise Allie had already mastered. Does that make sense?
Yeah, can I count it?
Yes.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
12 in the array. Okay? So Allie, when there are 3 rows,
When there's 3 rows,
there are 3.
there are 3 addends.
That's correct. And then you count how many in
Many in
each row.
each
And
row.
each means
Each means
One.
one
row.
row.
You got it. Oh, let's take a break. Their learning process was indeed tedious.
There's a cross.
It's requiring patience and focus in each step,
2, 3, 4.
as Allie wanted to go right to performing the math calculation
1, 2, 3, 4.
because she could add.
1 in each. 1, 2. 2 in each. 1, 2 in each. 1, 2 in each row.
Adding was the last and easiest part of repeated addition and arrays for Allie. She was able to independently do all the steps with clarity and confidence.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 rows. In each row, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 in each row. 4 in each row.
Did you find this video helpful? How would your child learn repeated addition and arrays? Leave your comments below.
9, 10, 11, 12.
It was only after Allie had no confusion with rows did we move on to focus on columns.
20.
Last step, 6. Learning to count the columns and writing the equation for columns came rather quickly for Allie because much time was spent on clarifying and identifying the in each value. The only reminder Allie needed for herself once she learned repeated addition and arrays would be to verbalize in each out loud.
In each column. 1, 2, 3. 3 in each column. 3 in each column. 16, 17, 18.
That was the first time you did that. You did it all by yourself and all correctly. Give me a high five. Are you excited?
I'm so excited.
Oh my gosh. Array is now easy for you. Allie, are you confused between the columns or the rows anymore?
I'm not. frustrated rows or columns.
Yeah, because when we did the rows, you learned the rows really, really well, correct?
Yeah, was so really, really easy.
Yeah, if it's not rows,
Easy.
then it's...
It's columns.
Click like, subscribe to Learning Perspective, and hit that notification bell to tune in for more tips and tools. Thanks for watching.